What if a component obstructs a cable?
Hi, I'm Paul, this is Diane, and we are the PC Zombies, and last time on this high-end build, we hooked up the power cables from the power supply to the motherboard.
The next problem is, what if a component obstructs a cable?
Yeah, and the best way to deal with that is you buy a right angle connector or a left angle connector or a U-turn with two right angle connectors, and you get that cable back into the other side of the case quickly. That way you can dodge something that's going to get hit. We have this problem with this case. Instead of having a normal horizontal graphics card, I'm going to mount a vertical graphics card, but that means that mount's going to be right down here by the bottom of the motherboard where all those headers are that come straight out. The way to deal with that is to use right angle connectors and get away from that graphics card mount as fast as possible. This has a right angle turn right away on it. It's an extension, so you can hook up the one that comes from your case to here instead of directly to your motherboard, and then this goes into the motherboard. And these are USB Type E connectors. This one's a 90-degree bend, so you could just take a case cable and just turn it immediately. This one is also a 90-degree bend, but it has a ribbon on it. Sometimes the ribbon is easier to move. It can bend a little better this way, but it doesn't bend so far that way and that way.
Are both ends the same? Oh, nope, it's different.
Yeah, well, they're extensions. They just basically extend the cable you already have coming from the case. When you're using these 90-degree bend cable die, there's a couple of things you need to take into account. First of all, any extension you buy, you should make sure it handles the bandwidth that you need for the cable you're going to use it for. So in our case, we have a 20 gigabit Type E connector coming from the case. So we want a ribbon that can handle 20 gigabits. The other thing you need to be real careful of is these right-hand bends. They may look like it's real easy to use it either this way or this way, but reality is all cables tend to only plug in one direction. And if it bends the wrong way and points you towards the motherboard when you want to point away from the motherboard, you're going to have a problem. So when you go into Amazon, search for 90-degree motherboard adapter, and that gives you all kinds of adapters that you can use for different kinds of cables. You can also search for a specific type like right angle USB 3.1 Type E. That gives you just those kind of cables. And they usually come in 2-packs, so you get ones that bend in both directions. Finally, let's say you're replacing your USB header. Just search for right angle USB 9-pin, and that usually will give you the right adapters. Stick around, we're getting real close to Hello World on this. Please subscribe.
We like those likes.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.